Hello gamers, I'm Jag, and I am here to talk about Concord. The beta just released today at, no, technically yesterday, it's 3 AM for me right now, I'm making this video. These are my initial reviews on it, because I just want to cash in on the hype of Concord. I have exactly 75 minutes in the game, where I'm going to explain how I felt during that 75 minutes. So, is the game better than the finals? Let's look at it. So, the finals is a free-to-play arena shooter, while Concord is a 5v5 $40 hero shooter, more like Overwatch. But I'm gonna make a cross comparison because a lot of commentary people love making cross compares of games that do not need to be cross compared. So let's go. I'm gonna talk about Concord first and its issues and its cons. Concord feels so bad. Like, it feels so bad to play. I don't mean that in performance, I mean that in movement. It feels very sluggish and fast at the same time, and it feels like I have no control over my character when I'm playing. It feels like I am fighting the game to do absolutely anything in the game. I try to reload, and the game's fighting me on reloading. I have genuinely canceled my reloads so many times because the game just doesn't sometimes let you reload. Like, if you reload and then run, it just cancels the reload. It just feels really clunky. Like, clunky. It feels really clunky. It doesn't feel intuitive at all. It doesn't feel like I am one with my character. It feels like I am fighting the game constantly on every single moment of playing that game. When you talk about the balance, there are some characters that are just better. They are just absolutely better, and it's kind of absurd for a $40 game to have this bad of balancing. I fall by the rule that a game's release is only as good as its betas, and both betas were not well received that much, in my opinion. I don't think they were very well received. The balancing is just awful. There's just one character, like 3 characters that'll just absolutely demolish your health because they are just objectively better. Like, there's no counter, they are just absolutely, objectively just better. What else to talk about? The maps are actually pretty good. I don't find the maps too confusing. They feel very well designed, in my opinion. The health spots are not that hard to find. I definitely struggle with it, but again, I've only played the game for 75 minutes, so take that with a grain of salt. The abilities feel fine. They feel responsive. The abilities feel fine. The shooting feels fine. It's just the movement is really bad, and how the controls clash with each other also just don't feel that well. So I did not play the ranked game mode yet because I could not find a game in the ranked game mode. Like, there was just not enough people playing it. I am gonna make a follow-up video I'll make a follow-up video at the end. Like again, I'm just cashing in on the hype and just memeing other people who like to cross-compare games that just do not need to be cross-compared, like the finals. So my favorite game mode right now is definitely Kill Confirm. It is the fastest paced game mode, and it feels the most fun at the moment. I played Domination, where it's like, you know, A, B, and C things, A, B, and C sites. It does not feel that good. I just didn't understand it that well, and I got demolished by people who did understand it. And skill issue on my part. I'm down to say skill issue on my part. Like, that's okay. I'm down to be like, Jag, you're a skill issue. You get good. Uninstall System 32, because how do you not know how to play Domination on Concord? I have not played the ranked game mode yet, but I have seen the ranked game mode, and I watched a lot of videos on the ranked game mode. It's just a basic search and destroy game mode that every other game tries to mimic, including the finals, which is going to be my other point. Including the finals. So there's no originality in that sense of that game mode, and it is the ranked game mode, realistically. I don't like how I do and don't like how when you choose a character, you cannot use that character again in another round. I think it is both a double-edged sword, because it limits, I don't know, it feels sometimes limiting, making you not be able to just play the character that you want to play. But it can also be good that if there's a character that's just absolutely unbelievably broken that you'll just only get demolished for run around, or you will demolish them for run around, and it'll eventually kind of balance itself out, in my opinion. I think it is a double-edged sword. I don't know enough if I should say it should get rid of it, like if they should get rid of it. I just don't know enough for that. I don't think it'll be very well received if they do not fix the balancing and how clunky the game feels and how the movement feels. And like it being $40, and again, it's $40. It's not a free-to-play title. Like if it was a free-to-play title, I'd give it so much more slack. It is a $40 game. It is a Sony $40 game. And plus, when has Sony ever published a good game besides Helldivers? And that's another point. Is it's published by Sony. This is an actual point. I don't like Sony. I do not like Sony, and I also do not like Xbox. Xbox shut down Hi-Fi Rush, which I might make a different video on, but fuck Xbox. No, they shut down Hi-Fi Rush. Fuck them. And I hate Sony because of the fact of the Helldivers 2 incident that genuinely hurt the game's growth so bad. And Sony, I do not think it's just a good company to be publishing games, and especially since it's $40, I don't think it's going to get the support that it's needed from Sony, and I think it's going to be very much dead on arrival because of the fact that it is $40. Like $40 is a lot of money. Like $40 is genuinely a lot of money. People will be like, no, it's not. No, $40 is a lot of money. That, in this economy, that's a lot of money. Like $40 can get me food. You know, like $40 can get me food. Like that's a lot of money. Okay, now let's talk about the finals, because we're crossing the finals. The finals is a free-to-play game. It's an arena shooter, and it is not a hero shooter. The finals definitely feels so much more intuitive. Like unironically, it feels so much more smoother. The mechanics, not the mechanics, the movement and the animations feel like they are one in the same. It does not feel like I am fighting the game half the time to reload. It feels genuinely a much nicer experience when it comes to movement. And the maps in the finals, I think, are also pretty good. I'll give both points to those, because I think the maps are also pretty good in Concord, and I think the maps are also pretty good in the finals, including Las Vegas, even though I hate Las Vegas Sandstorm. And but please get rid of. The gunplay, I feel, is better in the finals. I find it more enjoyable to shoot a gun and hit opponents in the finals than Concord, because I feel like sometimes in Concord I'm not getting that registered feedback that I'm hitting somebody in the head or the body. It has that dink noise, but it just doesn't feel satisfying. Unlike the finals where you hear that like click 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 when you hit headshots, it feels very good. Both games are horribly balanced. I don't think I'm going to give any points to anything, because the finals definitely has balancing issues, and Concord also has really bad balancing issues. The problem though is why I think the finals might out-survive Concord is the fact that the Concord is $40. Like the finals is a free-to-play. It has great monetization. It doesn't do that bullshit where you have to buy like either 110 and 1.5 or buy like $20. Or you spend $20, or you can buy one $10 bundle and then one $5 bundle, and you get the $15 bundle, or you just spend $20. So which is a W for Embark, because they don't, gouge me and my wallet and my hard-earned schmeckles. And also, Embark is not. Also, the finals is not published by Sony, which isn't. Gives that automatic like 20 points. I genuinely hate Sony. I wish Sony would shut down. I hate Sony. And Xbox. Xbox, please get shut down. You shut down Hi-Fi Rush. You should not be a company anymore. Overall, I think both games are alright. I would 100% rather play the finals than Concord, because the finals doesn't feel like I am fighting my own character and not having an instant brain aneurysm trying to reload and then sprint because I'm getting shot at. It's just really bad. I will give it to Concord a bit on the game modes, because like I said, I do like the kill confirm game mode. It's really nice. I do and don't like cash out or bank it, and me and Tournament have a love-hate relationship, and same with TA. So I'll give the game modes to Concord. 100% I'll give the game modes to Concord. But overall, in my final, objectively better score, because I am a gamer and I am just simply better. I think the finals is a better game. So yeah, I'll make another video at the end of the beta to give a more in-depth video. because this was again just trying to cash in on the hype. Please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later, and goodbye.